It's been 5 months since Arizona sent the first bus of migrants and asylum seekers to Washington, D.C. Cronkite News reporter John Brown has more from our Washington bureau on how D.C. is handling the influx.
The buses of migrants come here to Washington's Union Station from Yuma. They can arrive anytime between 6 a.m. and 11 p.m. And the advocates who meet them here don't always get an advanced warning. But advocates, mostly volunteers and religious groups, are determined to do what they can.
They are normally transported to one of these participating churches, and when they get there, they will have food, they'll have a table full of different clothes, shoes, and the like, toiletries.
According to Arizona Governor Doug Ducey's office, 1,957 migrants on 55 buses have been sent to Washington since May 9th. Over half of the migrants are from Colombia, followed by Peru and Venezuela. They are all ages and genders.
They're sending newborns. We've had 2 babies, 23-day-old babies, coming on the journey with the buses.
That's on top of the buses from Texas, which came up with the idea of busing migrants from the border. It has sent 7,900 migrants since April.
The reason behind the policy is ultimately political and ultimately situates asylum seekers as pawns in a political game. And that is clearly not something we support.
D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser declared a public emergency in response to the influx. And the city this month created an Office of Migrant Services to cope.
It also allows us to make sure that our homeless services system and our system to create affordable housing isn't broken down by this crisis that we didn't create.
It's not just D.C. Texas has sent buses to New York and Chicago and recently started dropping migrants outside Vice President Kamala Harris's residence here. And Florida made headlines when it flew migrants to Martha's Vineyard. The governors say they started the program to give sanctuary cities a taste of what border towns face. But Laborde of the humanitarian group SAMU said that's lost in the debate is the fact that people are being affected.
You want them out of their state, do it. But do it in a way that you're respecting their basic rights and needs and not just treating them as a political object.
D.C. city officials say $10 million will go to the Office of Migrant Services to help migrants and asylum seekers sent by Arizona and Texas. In Washington, John Brown, Cronkite News.
Tomorrow, the Uncaged and Reunite Families Coalition and LULAC of Arizona will hold a press conference to call out Governor Ducey for sending migrants and asylum seekers across state lines.